know, yeah. Keep rolling, be careful there. Jacob's step stool. I like that. Alrighty, boys and girls, let's do this thing called Monday. Fight on the sit. Getting ready to go live on the radio. God help us.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Boobs, you're killing me, Smalls.
I got it.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh, God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball
into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Last.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right, it's all my fault. Greetings,
always your
everybody. This is Laz. That's right.
And this is Jack. And welcome to another adventurous episode of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. What, did you lose your script or something today?
Did I lose my script? What script?
That's right. There is no script. So, yeah, while it might sound like it many days in and out, sounds like we're just reading the same lines over and over and again. Yes, there is absolutely no script, folks. About the closest thing to a script I've got is this tissue in front of me right here.
Hold on.
Welcome to today's show. It is Monday, June 24th, 2019 here inside Shroud of the Avatar.
Why it always sounds the same day after day is because we're reading the patch notes.
What patch notes?
Yeah, not really. Do we have patch notes? I don't know. But what I can tell you is you've got 1 week left. That's right, 1 week left to get in on the action. If you want to get in for a chance to win a Bluetooth earpiece, you can connect to two Bluetooth devices simultaneously, or a chance to win 500 crowns. Become a subscriber to the stream. You got 1 more week left. And of course, coming up this Thursday is release 67. So we're going to be seeing the very underwhelming release 67, in my opinion.
Put off fertilizer.
Fertilizer,
what is fertilizer?
hasn't even been mentioned in any of the notes as of late.
Because working on crafting is way too difficult, because they need to instead focus on things like rings.
Well, see, I see that as part
necklaces.
of crafting specialization now. For the longest time, we've had a problem that rings could be crafted from any metal, and they just came out as a ring. So if you wasted good gold
You know what?
or good
really
silver on a ring. It just came out as a ring. You could have used iron or copper to make and not wasted your good metals. So
That's right.
coming up with rings and necklaces that have the properties of their metals that now affect your stats, yeah, absolutely. I see that
Hey, man.
to the
That's called
precursor.
fixing recipes.
Well, I still see this as now a precursor to Spiffy's masterwork specialization skills, where you're going to be able to less randomly pick what it is that.
Nope.
But again, the system seems to be it's still going to be the RNG and not pick what you want yet. We don't know because.
Never get anything good.
Well, remember that is because the person designing the system
Doesn't
does
play
not
the
play
game.
the game.
That's right.
Doesn't play the game at all. And so, you know what? The fact that you have to go farm 30,000 trees with 6 trees in a scene is, yeah, it's working as
To
intended.
make a table.
You're lucky if you get 6 trees.
Hey,
I
man,
mean, 3 trees is the average.
not my fault. I'm not the one that designed this shit.
Anyway, moving right along is, of course, it is Monday. We've got the not release notes, but Friday's update of the Avatar number. What is the update of the Avatar number, by the way?
12.
12. Number 337. 337 continuous weeks.
That's right. Where they talk about Release 67 being on the QA server, and someone wearing an Infinity Gauntlet in that screenshot.
An Infinity Gauntlet? What screenshot?
Are you
Oh,
looking-
interesting.
Yeah. That released.
I didn't see that picture. I saw it, but I wasn't really paying attention to it.
You saw
Yeah.
it, but you didn't see it.
That's right.
Yeah. You saw it,
I
but you
didn't
didn't
see
it.
that in the picture. Let's get it to
Okay,
be
okay.
very
Yeah,
cool.
so-
Very cool.
Then in early 67, it's full of content. I'm not going to go with new. It's full of content and fixes, some of which is now on the QA server for early testing. An early version of the Release 67 instructions we started reading through last week, so that way we could read off all of the items that were actually released early in Release 66. And so far, we have not talked about any of the new stuff coming in Release 67, but
Here you go.
it may or may not include some new user experience polish, an always open option for doors.
Really weird, by the way, how that, at least on QA,
the doors
how
and lights?
how that works. And to discuss that one a little, you go up to the door, you click the door, and you get a option that says always open, lock, or whatever it is. What's the other option you get to?
So every time you go to your door, it's going to be there?
Well, I'm just telling you about what you see when you click on the door to set the option. So if you set the option,
Okay.
at least in my experience, you set the option to always open, and the door doesn't open, at least not initially. I guess you have to open the door, and then the door will then always stay always open. Now,
So what happens if you have the lock-picking skill and,
yeah, here's where it
and a
becomes...
locked door?
Here's where it becomes interesting. Once the door is open and I click on the options, the option is to unlock the door. Apparently what it is when you set it to always open, it locks the door in the open position, which is pretty interesting to say. Yeah, I'm not sitting in front of a door right here at Condis. They don't give us the option to put a door with a frame wherever we want. Otherwise, trust me, we'd probably have doors with frames right there where we could, enter through.
Hey man, I would be the guy trick or treating with the roving door frame.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Now, see, I think we would just put the door frames right beside our seats here, where we would step out from behind the door every day and then take our seat.
What I'm hearing you say is it was designed, coded, and working as intended. As far as how they want the door functionality to work.
I just find it very weird in how the functionality is right now, is what I'm saying.
As in doesn't make sense whatsoever?
At this point, not really. Again, this was last week when I tested this. Eagle, how you doing? Welcome to today's show.
I can be honest and say that I did not test it at all. Because,
well, I know you don't test anything anymore, so you.
Well, they dump everything else into the live server.
Well, you don't play that either.
Hey, okay.
So
this entire weekend, you will laugh at this. I played a grand total of 25 minutes of video games.
I believe that.
Out of the entire weekend.
Yeah.
And that is abnormal.
But anyway, what's that got to do with new content? Let's move this right along. My experience so far with Always Open Doors has been interesting. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's going to be great whenever someone comes up and shuts your door for you.
The next one, we have some speculation on this next one, but
the free camera in pots and player dungeons.
I'll tell you what,
where you get to slew around.
I've been playing with this, and I tell you, quite the interesting usage and effect that you get there. And I've had several people mention that maybe we might be able to ride some flying creatures at some point with the technology that the slew actually allows you to do. So you can actually almost pretty much play Superman flying around your town with the slew command. You just don't move at this point. You stay where you are, but you can go look at things and get a different perspective, get screenshots, all sorts of other fun stuff, including going and looking at your property from underground and looking up at it, which is quite the interesting thing. So I'm really looking forward to this because dungeons. Been waiting for a way to be able to see the dungeon I'm building without,
without pulling out some grid paper.
Yeah, and without having to figure it out myself. If I can just slash slew and go, okay, I see how big that piece is now. I can do this, that, the other thing, and I can make the adjustment right there, fix it, and then move on instead of having to put it on paper, move it, erase it, change it, dick with it, just slew, look at it, make the change, adjust it, and you're on your way. So I believe that's going to be handy. And again, POT owners, easier to see where you have that flat, accessible land to place stuff, all sorts of great stuff with this command.
It's got something on it. But then material bonuses for crafted rings and necklaces.
Now,
so fixing ring recipes. Fixing ring recipes.
Excellent stuff here, where we maintain the properties and get the stats.
The only thing you can predict when you're making things, right?
I'm aware of that.
What was that? I didn't catch that one.
It's the only thing that you can predict what the enchantment or the modification is going to be.
Gotcha.
It does not use the RNG for determining bonuses.
Gotcha. But of course, that's a great modification and a nice addition. But if nobody can see that fancy ring or necklace you're sporting,
where is my view rings and view necklaces button?
I guess
I need to be sporting some jewelry on my finger and my necklace for my bling bling.
Well, you're wearing a ring of the BMC member. I can see that. Yeah. You ain't wearing no necklace.
Where is it? You're wearing a taming necklace and a ring of the
That's
BMC.
Right.
So where is that on your paper doll? I mean, not your paper doll, but on your character.
It isn't. Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah. Gotta find a way to show that to us, folks.
I know. It's like
if we can get that infinity gauntlet with all those little individual stones, I should be able to have rocks on my fingers. No.
I know. I need my rocks, and they need to be visible. As well as my chokers.
Botox, welcome.
And then you need to bring out some chokers and maybe some with rings on them. I don't know why. Maybe some other collars.
You mean dog chains?
Maybe, yeah.
Or human chains.
Yeah.
Or dragon chains, or whatever you want to call it.
All of it needs to be there. All of it needs to be there. It's like, but our characters need to be sporting their jewelry and everything else, because you know what? They said they're never going to hide the helmet, and they're never going to hide the backpack. And what are they doing now? Hiding backpack and hiding helmet.
We're hiding.
So let's go ahead and
we're hiding the back slot.
I know. It's like, why are we hiding the back slot?
Jack loves it when the back slot hangs out.
I want the back slot to be wide open and accessible to everyone. Because that back slot is important. After all that time they spent doing things. You
went through all that trouble to give everybody those fancy spider legs and the backpack and the ether vibration amplifier backpack and the fancy loot backpack just to give them the ability to hide it. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Did we put that tech in just so we could hide it? Come on now.
I know. And at the same time, it's like we were told, you know what, coding, that showing a ring was too hard and showing a necklace was too hard. Sorry, I'm bullshit. I'm going to call bullshit.
Again, I think it's a layering thing on your character, which is what has always been the problem, is the layering, yes.
Hey.
But hey, we found a way to do it back 20 plus years ago. Still waiting for those robes that go over our armor and clothing.
I know.
I don't know if we'll ever see those.
Pixel crack is not improving. And hi, famines.
Famines!
Then we also have, let's see, what else to do? The loot with components and enchantments. And then we have outskirts loot improvements and the hide cloak option that we were just talking about.
Waldo! Thank you.
So this is awkward, but because it's raining, you might need to... Oh, shit.
What?
Shit. Nothing. I might have to end my stream early because it's raining outside here, and they might bring the kids in early.
Is it raining? Yeah. And do they bring the kids in?
Let the kids play.
Who is Pigs One, by the way? That's a new name.
Someone here.
Oh. Is that your brother?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Pigs One.
16, 17-year-old kid. It's the assistant. But yeah, they're also going to start giving you patterns from rusty weapons, because who just doesn't?
Who wants to lose more scrap? Raise your hands, please. Who wants to lose more scrap?
What kind of patterns are falling from rusty weapons? Literally
rusty patterns. Yeah,
right.
Rusty patterns.
Right.
Who the hell wants those?
Well, you know, apparently people are out there asking for this stuff because, you know, we don't have enough patterns dropping from other equipment that we're never going to wear. I mean, personally, you know, a rusty whatchamacallit, a leather whatchamacallit, you know, I saw a great meme the other day was, you know, the patterned leather helmet you pick up, and it was a basketball cutout, you know, on the guy's head. But, you know, that's the kind of early loot you get. Yeah.
Mom says it perfectly with no one wants the patterns she already has.
Yes. or have better patterns for, because there are a lot better patterns than Rusty. Yeah.
I mean, you want to make these patterns, put them in the frickin' store. You know.
Well, I like the concept, and I believe in the concept that, listen, if I'm a Grandmaster and I get to the Grandmaster level, and I'm looking to get patterns because that's my business, I will be able to choose to either get scrap out of it or the pattern out of it. And
Scrap or patterns. And
right,
then,
because I would take a little bit more time carefully making sure I got the pattern compared to being in a rush and just chopping it up intentionally. Hello, yes, intentionally for scrap. That's right,
well,
intentionally.
You know, if there was a choice, I'd have no problem with it whatsoever.
Absolutely, Spiff, and you know, I'm an advocate of that. That's why we're picking on it, because when you get to that GM level, you should be able to do that.
There are times when I go out there just mainly just for scrap. I don't want.
Well, Mom,
patterns.
I haven't actually tested that. Have you actually been out to QA to see whether you get any scrap with the pattern when that happens?
I'd have to go on the test server.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not worth downloading.
Well, Mom's comment was if they added giving us back a pattern and slightly reduced scrap, she wouldn't care. But I don't know if that is the case or isn't the case, or what the case is, because
it used to be, but then now you only get the pattern.
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, that was Shroud math out.
And yeah, for the longest time, very early in the game, used to scrap all the weapons. Now I just go visit Theo and dump them on Theo. I don't even scrap anything anymore. Too much and too easy out there to help support the other folks who are getting their scrap and other stuff, just to buy it from them, like I do most everything else these days. One of them time is money things. It's just easier for me to make the purchase off another player than it is to waste my time trying to collect it myself.
Oh yeah.
And you know, that helps support some of the other players in the game doing their things. You know. Speaking of which, anybody out there got any Cobalt Essence? Please let me know. Reach out and touch me. I'm looking in the market for some Cobalt Essence, folks. Cobalt Essence.
Put it up for sale on ShroudMarketplace.com and make him buy it. I mean,
Send a note to Jack. I know he's got a bunch.
Then the all-important fishing leaderboards are going to be making their way into the game. Because what's more important than fishing than fixing?
I'm expecting lock-picking leaderboards.
Then leaderboards. Yeah. Nothing more important than fishing than leaderboards for fishing, of course. Come on now.
Hey, man. Yeah. Then the chat text color polish, because you still won't be able to change your text colors, but they have made it so that way the universe and zone chat are no longer the same color.
Oh, joy. You wonder why I don't log in enough anymore.
Yeah, you know, never noticed enough,
the
because
game is getting further and further out of touch with what players want.
Well, what players asked for was the ability to change the color themselves. What we're getting is, here's a color.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm colorblind. I can't see certain colors.
And like, believe me, we've had this argument with them in the past over things, and when they were doing titles and all that stuff, people couldn't read them, so they made the decision to do colors that the colorblind folks could discern. And I just don't know why we don't have a color palette chooser in any of the text, all of the text, so that I could change my guild colors text to one. Whatever my choice from my eyesight is, because
3 hours in Ultima Online just setting up the colors where I could read everything, all the text.
But
that was 20 years ago.
But you could use whatever color for whatever text in whatever format you wanted.
Oh,
yeah. Now, and the other thing they wanted was larger adjustable fonts.
Fonts.
Which, one thing they did was they made your chat interactions with your town criers, they made that text bigger, and they also got rid of that continue button that pops up in several conversations. So I'm wondering what's going to happen there is whether it's just going to be you'll have to scroll back to read it, or they're just making that window larger to accommodate the text in the larger size. I haven't checked that out yet either. So we'll find most of that out Thursday, because I'm probably not going to be back in the QA this week. Not unless something pops up on that list that's new and needs some checking out.
It's something.
It's something. Good.
Then we have Release 67 login rewards are hero themed.
Hero themed.
They might have improved some performance somewhere. They may have fixed a bug and introduced a few more and more
bug
that we'll get to eventually. But don't forget, QA server is up, and you too can be completely ignored for the tip program by submitting bug reports.
You don't have to submit bug reports anymore, do you? I thought you only had to spend 5 hours. I don't know, tell you the truth.
Get it for that, you know that.
Yeah, we have no idea what the tip program is anymore.
Truthfully, I don't know.
Install the QA, log in and play for 4 hours, report at least one bug in the QA forums.
Okay, 4 hours and at least one bug.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, and Econdas, did you... Yeah, you can't even say that because he would... Yeah, no.
What's
he doesn't
that?
even look at statistics. So, in my Twitch, or in the NBNN News Twitch chat, I poked some angry things by Econda saying others may argue that game development is too distracted by player input diverging from proper game design by the devs. I returned with developers who don't play their own game are developing in a vacuum. They're just designing a system. And if they are playing the game and it was working as intended, that would be one thing. But by not playing the game, they don't know what the fuck they're designing. So it's like you're designing the system that's supposed to work this way. But you've never played it, so you don't really know how long it takes to actually get all the materials for, say, 100 glass sheets. You don't know how many hours are spent farming
good luck with that.
to get things for 30 bows, because your bowstring is a good luck
drop.
Yeah. And then you
the
don't
good
know.
bowstrings are a drop.
Yeah, then you don't know that in the crafting system as it's designed, you actually have to craft more than 30 bows in order to get all the exceptional stuff and all the bonuses that you want before it's actually a viable bow.
Oh, and God forbid you want to enchant it.
So,
or masterwork it.
Thankfully, Beezus must be really good at statistics or something to realize that things are fun.
Indeed. But no, not statistics. They get a task, they go to the task, they finish the task, they move on. They don't explore.
don't play, they don't test it.
They don't do what players would do, and that's where the bugs come in. Yeah, that's where the bugs come in.
In a vacuum.
Anyway, we got a giveaway is now open! Exclamation! I love free shit. June login rewards, Potion of Guidance, 250,000 experience. They should really knock that number up a little. 250,000 is like nothing. I mean, especially if you're giving people that Potion of Guidance, man. That 250,000 just disappears like that.
2 minutes later, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, absolutely.
Watch as I
Absolutely
effortlessly
gone.
make your XP pool disappear. Drink this.
Gotta thank Storm and Storm's Silverhand and Storm's Pets for the pets. He stocked us up here, and I'm just showing you the list of pets that we've got restocked. We've got a little bit of everything, including some of the new Destroyer pets that we'll be giving away. Right now, giving away a Ferocious Wolf Spider. Taming level on that is 59, not too high, not too outrageous, or
taming
say
or summoning level?
summoning level. That's right. My bad.
It's a
But,
something level. And
yes.
What did I just click?
I don't know.
I just minimized everything for some odd reason.
I was gonna
I don't
say
know why.
all we saw was you posted a monkey up there.
Sticking my tongue out or something. I don't know.
There you go. Falcon's Lantern says he went through 30 million experience in an hour.
Yeah.
In an hour with the potion
I will
of
say
guidance.
that Lord British's birthday celebration kicked off a month and a half early because it's July 4th.
Month and a half early. Hold on.
during-
Where's your calendar? Where are we at in the calendar right now?
We are June 20th, but they did do 45 days of 20% sale. That is,
How do you figure? Since the 20% sale just started on Friday, where's 45 days between Friday and July 4th?
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely positive
Okay,
they started
month
that
early.
sale on Friday.
Month early. Few weeks. Whatever. Offer expires July 5th. What was it that... wait. It was all the Lord British items in the store that started off
I was going to say, so it's
early.
a 2-week sale, right? Okay, 2-week sale, just making sure.
6 weeks. 6 weeks.
I don't
2 weeks
know.
for the Crown,
Friday the
6 weeks for
21st
the,
till
Lord British
Friday the 5th is 2 weeks on my calendar. I don't know what your calendar you're looking at, buddy.
The stuff on the add-on store, not the crowns, was longer.
What add-on store?
The crown store, the in-game crown store for the Lord British stuff were
that's
added a couple of weeks ago.
That's a different story.
So that stuff is 45 days on the store.
That started right after Darkstar's birthday back. They had Darkstar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't call that birthday celebration personally. So if you're considering that birthday celebration, I just consider that trying to raise more money. But that's just me.
Yeah. Then eventually things are going to be going away and doing things. Yep. And that's pretty much the entire update of the Avatar. There's nothing new on it.
Nothing new.
Nothing new. It's kind of like if we refresh that.
Nobody likes free stuff, huh? Okay.
Yeah, what free stuff?
Exclamation! I love free shit.
That's on your Twitch stat. But Famines wants everybody to know that the only thing more important than fishing is bacon.
Bacon. Bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon. Yes.
I love free shit. Yeah. So, did we want to finish off the things coming in really 67 off the notes?
Actually, I think that pretty much covers most of it right there.
Let's see.
That.
Hold on.
And of course, I usually now will wait till Wednesday for the actual release notes to be officially released, so that we can see what really
made it,
and what didn't make it. Because there could be strike throughs, there could be late minute additions, there could be whatever it may be. But
see, I want to know where these where are some of these requests for the devs to do things
I like Tempest.
Is it just people sending in support tickets and then support tickets?
Congratulations, Twilight. You are the winner.
And congrats, Twilight.
I tell you, she's I think won like 3 in a row in the last several.
Yeah. So, I love the description of the Death Adder cloaks, where they said this was previously listed as a possible exclusive cross promotion with Razor ID.
That's the one I was talking about. That's
Yeah.
the notes
That's
that
the one.
I was talking. It was they were supposed to be included. What is the actual verbiage in there?
Well, the actual verbiage is this was previously listed as a possible exclusive cross promotion with Razor ID. So that means that we need to come over here. We need to Shroud of the Avatar Razor cross promotion cloak. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. We don't want the Robert Space Industries one. We want the Razor one. And it helps if I spell Razor right.
You think?
I think the problem is they canceled the Razor ID program.
Yeah, you know what? That doesn't matter. That was canceled way after. Way after.
Well, apparently, whatever it was, it never came to fruition. So, not much you can do about it unless you just go buy yourself a cloak.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go ahead and get that out. What are we gonna pick next for giveaways? Anybody got anything in particular in mind?
No, but yeah, I need to find the original post. Because I can find the...
Thank you, Artorius50, for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. How about a Razorback? Let's give away a Razorback. How about that?
Oh, you're gonna do weird things?
Yeah, because I can.
Okay, go for it.
Here we go. Winner Razorback! Exclamation! I love free shit to get in for a chance to win. Don't forget, you can always cheer in bits and help donate to the cause here at NBNN. You can click on the links below. You can click on links on the website. You can hand us some kodos in game. All sorts of ways to help support what we do here on NBNN, and we do appreciate it. Of course, don't forget, if you become a supporter and you become a subscriber, you get entered in for the monthly giveaway, 500 crowns or a Bluetooth earpiece. You get the choice if you're in the United States. If you're overseas, you get the 500 crowns because shipping's a bitch overseas. Sorry, folks. A Night Owl, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, exclamation, I love free shit. So have you found that post on the cloak yet? Or are you just, you're gonna spend the rest of the show looking for it?
Yep. Is it release 19 instructions?
I don't know, did you find it somewhere?
Go on and bookmark Razor.
All I know is when they were doing a Razor promotion, I got a $20 credit towards my purchase of the game back in the day, so...
That was a different one.
I know. And I didn't have $5.
Long time ago.
Didn't have $5 to put towards it to actually purchase the game at that time.
Yeah.
The long story a long time ago, folks.
Yeah, it was around, I want to say it was around release 10 or so.
You could have got like an adventurer pledge with $5 and the Razorback.
Yeah. For that promotion, I want to say it was probably like release 10 or 11, something like that.
But apparently never came to fruition.
Well, Yeah, but Razer did kill the Razer ID program, and then it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But then... Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Still looking.
Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
All right. Anyway,
What are we doing? I don't
moving
know.
right along. I'm going to tell everybody
moving
about
anywhere.
that wonderful app we have available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. And if you don't have any fancy schmancy electronic devices, there's a copy on the web that you can look at right here on NBNN.info, including all sorts of other stuff you can do with the app. Listen to the radios, check the Daily Britannian, which is published 7 days a week with news from Shroud, the Avatar, and beyond. You can shop the marketplaces, join us in Discord, follow us on social media, or check out what's going on the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, which is brought to us each and every day by our good friends over at HometownHero.com. If you're looking for vape juice, check out Hometown Hero. Click on the banner link here or on the link below and follow it to Hometown Hero. Take advantage of the discount programs they've got available out there and help support us by following that link.
That's right.
Got myself a new mod today, by the way, Red Skull. Can you all see that? Red Skulls. Very cool.
No, I can't. Because I'm not looking at it. But you two can look at this aggregated calendar of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, you two can look at this aggregated mess.
It's
all
a
of the
mess.
Google public calendars related to Shroud that he knows about. Message him if you want to be included. I did find something from 2015 that talked about the cloak. Yeah. And how it's actually supposed to do things. And that cross promotion there. And yes. But yes, all times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time. Don't forget to send all of your nudes to nudes at nbnn.info, and we will carefully curate those 2 minutes at a time. And if you want to be on that distribution list, send me $5 and I'll find a way to forward those emails as they come in.
Make them work for it. Make them work for it.
I know. The good thing is, not the one person that signed up for, I haven't had to forward anything yet, so thankfully. Otherwise, I'd be like, shit! But yes, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock, you need to turn in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with Us.
Indeed.
6 o'clock this afternoon on Avatars Radio is going to be DJ Goldenwing with his Melody of My Hit. 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia's The 70s at 7. Endgame at 7:30. Cinewolf Odinson's going to be doing some PvE, hopefully. And hopefully he also uses the LFG tool to fill up his group. Then you can at 9 o'clock you can always join Andor Tiana out in the town of Verit Chaos at the Pub of Extraordinary Thought, because all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere.
Indeed. Kraken. Help him.
Yeah. 10 o'clock on Radio Free Britannia is going to be the Record Room with Waz's Wad. And that's our community calendar for this Monday.
Monday. That's right.
Yep.
And of course, don't forget you're tuned into us here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBN News. Catching us in replays on Twitch, on YouTube. If you've gotten this far and you like what you see, don't forget to hit those subscribe buttons, follow, notify buttons, bells, all those buttons down there. You all know which buttons I'm talking about. Go ahead and push them now. And don't forget to come join us live if you ever get the chance. Right here, Mondays through Fridays. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove is located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near. If you're looking to sell goods, you're looking to buy goods, go check out Black Rock Cove today. HometownHero.com for all your vape juice needs. Got to change that graphic. I don't know, are they still doing the free giveaway? Mystery bottle giveaway? I gotta look at that. Purple Dragon Inns.
Not that I saw.
I haven't seen that one pop up lately. I'll have to verify that. I have to change that graphic. But Purple Dragon Inns and Lazarus Long's Luxury Rentals. Of course, we give away places to stay. I probably should change that name too. We really don't rent. We just let you live there for free these days. But, of course, if you're looking for a place to settle in before you get your own property, come see me, purpledragonins.com, purpledragoninn.com.
Oh, you mean before they finish the outskirts quest?
Yeah, before they do that, they're looking for a place and finding it too difficult. You should be able to finish it in 15 minutes or less if you know what you're doing. But, otherwise, moving right along, what happened there? I hate when that happens. Shroudmusic.com for all your musical needs. I've got all the good stuff that I use in Shroud of the Avatar listed at Shroud Music, and you can share your music as well by uploading your ABC or zip files if you have group files available for people to use. Go to shroudmusic.com and share yours today. Relics by Riddle for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. Go to relicsbyriddle.com for t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, regular stickers, coffee mugs, and much, much more. Save 10% when you check out with the promo code NBNN. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, including us at 12s and 6s Mondays through Friday. The Nurse on Thursday, Sarah and Andar late nights, Wednesday or Thursday, I forget, the early morning Thursdays. The Doctor Wednesdays, Wake Up New Britannia Saturday mornings, and much, much more. And last but definitely not least in our sponsors list, my favorite sponsor of all, because I love waking up to money in my PayPal account. I'll tell you what. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable goods here inside Shroud of the Avatar, and this guy's going to tell you just a wee bit about it.
You know what? ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. You register an account, and then you buy things, and if you want to sell things, you can click on vendor registration, and you can find anything that is game related that is not a bannable offense. You can find accounts, you can find game gold, you can find crowns of the obsidian sometimes. You can even find services like leveling services, deco services, all kinds of great services, including our favorite service, so favorite that we are actually clients. That is Wolfdom's cheesy cheese sign writing, and you can find an example of that on the lot for NBNN Studios.
That's right, because we are the cheesiest.
We are clients of the cheesiest writing out there. You can also find leveling services from Dread, as well as from Armelian, as well as Max Damage and others. You can even find the Haunted Keep of Solania maze ticket, where, don't forget, you go through, you pay that $8, get that ticket, you go through the maze, and then at the end, you get 100,000 gold, and I've got to go because someone's here.
That's right, because it's raining outside. So while Jack goes on and gets out of here, I'll tell you a little bit more. Don't forget weddings and more at ShroudMarketplace.com, because that's where you can do just about anything. You can get hitched and buy just about anything else you need at my shop. We got all sorts of things, everything from fitness emotes, telethon rewards, bulk ores, and more. Want to buy a duck? Come see me, because I've got that. Or Sometimes you might just find me giving one
Want a
away
duck for
right
free?
here
Come see
on
me.
on stream. That's right. Yeah, what kind of duck you giving away?
The duck I tamed.
Yeah, well, anyway, that's right. You want to do that? Go see Spiff.
Surprise,
Spiff
there are
will
a
be
whole bunch of
taming
cute little
ducks
ducks
for
out
you
there.
all day and all night long. But of course, yes, don't forget Weddings and More by Laz, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. And of course, with Jack gone, I got to get rid of that camera there so we don't see that one. And while that's happening, we usually run a game of marbles at the end. So since he's out of here early, we're going to go ahead and load up a game to exit out of here for today. And we'll go ahead and give away 2 prizes. Don't forget, exclamation, I love free shit. And if we can get a second game of marbles in, then we might just do that as well. But let's get to the race board. We're going to click on a random map because, hey, it's a random map. Don't forget, that's right. You can also play this mobile. Got to give a shout out to Sater Farron out there. Sater's donating blood, and he's also got a, I believe it's a merits group where you too can join and help donate while you're doing all sorts of good stuff and helping support and save lives. But exclamation play to get in on a game of marbles. I'm going to give you all just about a minute to get in before we move it right along and we start our way down the track. This is a leap to remember. I don't know if I recall this track. But yes, everybody get in exclamation play to get in on the race. Exclamation I love free shit, all one word, for a chance to win a Razorback pet courtesy of Storm's Pets. Because we got all sorts of people who like giving away prizes to you guys and helping promote their stuff. Don't forget, if you want to get your stuff promoted, come see me and talk to me. We'll go ahead and set up a promotion for you, giveaways, all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah, I know, I just caught that one. Problem is I got to turn it off in every single scene, so I forget when I switch scenes like that. But here we go, 5 seconds left before we head on down the track. If you're not in now, it's a little too late. Here we go as we head on down the track. Who's gonna make it out into the combat zone first? Oh, look at this, Twilight Tempest. I tell you, that girl's power to be reckoned with, but Botox says, ain't gonna happen. He heads on down the infinity spirals. And he's gonna probably be the first to the ramp. We shall see who makes the first out. And it is Botox. Botox gets shot into the tube, and he's ejected. A night owl goes all the way through, right on past everything. Who is that? Somebody else just went by. That was a Venatrix, and he's been ejected. A night owl takes the lead again due to that ejection. I'm chasing him down. Am I going to be able to catch him and keep him from winning? We shall see. Everybody else in the pack is way behind, so we're going to see what happens here as we go in to the calendar. Who's going to drop in first? And Night Owl retains his lead, but he gets caught up. Eagle coming on in. Is he going to drop in and catch up? I've passed a Night Owl, but now we're into the ejector board, where you know what happens in the ejector board. People get ejected. Still anybody's race. Eagle coming on down that ejector board, just sliding on by. He may catch me and slide in for the win. Is it going to happen? It doesn't look like it. It's going to be close. And no. Congratulations to everybody for trying. But since that went to blow out to the house last minute. We will do one more race just because, hey, we can. So let's go ahead and get out of here. We're going to start up another race. Thank you, Twilight. Yes, I won. Indeed. All right, let's go ahead. You know what we can do? That's right. We can do a battle royale since Jack's not here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's set some AI up on this so that we'll have some partial AI assist. Or do we want to go full AI? We'll do partial. This way, the AI will assist those of you who don't know how to play, and this will allow us to have a little bit more fun. So don't forget, this is a last marble standing event on this one. You got 1 minute to get in while we're counting it down. While we're doing that, gonna take last calls for exclamation I love free shit for a Razorback pet. If you want to get yourself in on that, go ahead and get in now. We're gonna close it here in about 10 seconds. Alright, giveaway is now closed. Picking that winner, Benetrix, you have won. Congratulations to you. And of course, we're getting ready to race here on the big board, so everybody get ready. And they're off. Top 7 people in on the action. And of course, again, we've got a little AI working in the loop here, so the AI is going to be helping some folks do some fighting. Don't forget, yeah, Econdis, I see how you're going. Just remember, you can also lose that way. Now those are health bars on the marbles, and as you see those numbers, those are damage points that the marbles are taking. And this is an interesting pack here going on. So let's see. Eagles got some pretty good health going there. Night Wolf looks like he's about to hurt himself. A Night Owl, sorry. Somebody just shot him, or is that a power-up? I see Econdis is still trying to chase me down. Tick, tick, tick. Alright. We got Venetrix and Botox already out of the running. Who's gonna be next? Ouch, it was me. I died. Eagle with all the health up here, I tell you what. Eagle's just biding his time. Oh, get him, Eagle! There we go. Last two standing, Eagle and Draken. Ooh! Anybody's guess if Eagle can take him out or if Draken can find the power up. Ooh. And our winner, Eagle. Congratulations to you. Alright, Eagle, you're the winner of the scrolls today. Congratulations. And of course, congratulations to Venetrix We'll go ahead and get those prizes out to you guys here momentarily. But yes, I want to say thanks to everybody for joining us today. Thanks for everybody who's been out there supporting us. Don't forget, plenty of ways that you guys and gals can support us. You can use the links popping up in your chat there. You can click on the links below. You can click on the links in the website. You can cheer in bits, all sorts of ways to help support NBNN. Rolling the credits, we got to thank everybody today for joining us. As we got to thank B. Donham Waldo for the cheers. We got to thank A Night Owl 101 and Arturius 50XX for the follows today. Thank you, everybody. Do appreciate it. And we'll be back again tomorrow with more right here on NBNN. Of course, hopefully Jack will be able to spend the whole show with us here. But, of course, he's got a real job for a couple more weeks. So we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, for Jack and I'm Laz. We'll see you all tomorrow.